The Battle of Adwa is an Ethiopian story. And 4.4 million years ago, the earliest human ancestors lived in Ethiopia, in the Hadar Valley of Ethiopia. In 400 BC, the kingdom of Askam was born in northern Ethiopia. Askam evolved to a rich trading nation. August 19, 1844, Saleh Mariam Menelik II is born. In 1855, Ras proclaims himself Emperor of Ethiopia, taking the name Tewodros II. Tewodros II invades Shoa. Saleh Mariam Menelik II is captured and taken to Magdala, where he is held captive for 10 years. However, Tewodros treats Menelik as a son, teaching him the ways of a warrior emperor. In 1863, Tewodros sends a letter to the British Foreign Office for Queen Victoria. The letter goes unanswered. Tewodros II takes offense, so in retaliation, he imprisons many Europeans. July the 1st, 1865, Menelik II escapes away from Tewodros' camp at Magdala, returns to Shoa, and reclaims the title as King of Shoa. Emperor Tewodros was a great king. He won many battles, many accomplishments. Between the years of 1866 and 1868, the Europeans came and tried to negotiate with Tewodros concerning the European hostages that he held. Tewodros refused to release the hostages, so the Europeans decided to invade Ethiopia. Led by Robert Napier, the Europeans undertook a mission against Tewodros, and Tewodros was defeated at Magdala. So on July 18, 1871, Tekle Georges claimed throne of Ethiopia, the throne of Tewodros. January 1872, Kasamercha of Tigray defeats Tekle Georges and claims the imperial Ethiopian throne as Johannes IV. Between the years of 1874 and 1876, Egypt invades Ethiopia from the north. Yohannes's army defeats the Egyptians. There were rumors that Menelik was in alliance with the Egyptians. This disturbed Emperor Yohannes. So in 1878, Yohannes marched against Menelik. Menelik didn't have an army. He knew he could not defeat Yohannes. So Menelik surrendered. A significant period in history, 1882, Italy, Germany, and Austria combined together and formed what will come to be known as the Triple Alliance. April 29, 1883, a power couple was born. Emperor Menelik, at that time King Menelik, king of Shoa, and Queen Taitu Betul were married. May 21st of that same year, 1883, the Treaty of Friendship and Commerce was signed between Menelik, the king of Shoa, and a representative of the king of Italy. See, all of these things were about foreign protection, right? Because everyone wanted to invade Ethiopia. Menelik wanted to make sure, and the kings of Ethiopia wanted to make sure that Ethiopia was safe. So they formed alliances with some of the higher powers, right? Only to be betrayed. February the 5th, 1885, the Italian forces land at Massawa, northern Ethiopia, which will soon become modern-day Eritrea. In 1886, the Queen Taitu, Emperor Menelik's wife, founded Addis Ababa as Menelik's capital. Now shifting the capital from Axcom to Addis Ababa. January 25th, 1887. The Ethiopian forces under the commandment of Ras Alula attacked the Ethiopian base at Sahata, where the Italians had invaded. Due to lack of preparation and resources, a lot of Ras Alula's men fall. A lot of Ethiopians fall in this battle. In January 1887, January 26, Alula's forces intercepted and captured 500 Italian soldiers at Dagdali and massacred them. In retaliation for what they had done at Sahati, when they killed many Ethiopians. Yohannes, a assembles a massive army to move against the Italians. So on March 9th, 1889, there was a battle. The battle ensued, and Emperor Johannes Emperor Johannes did not survive. He passed away. But his son Mangasha claimed the imperial throne. Upon hearing this news, Emperor Menelik, King Menelik of Showa, declared himself emperor. So May 2nd, same year, 1890, there was a treaty of Wukale, which was signed. Menelik got recognition, he got arms, and also Italian protection of Ethiopians abroad. Ethiopia now had protection from foreign invasion. The Italians got recognition of Italian occupation of Eritrea. They also believed that they had a protectorate relationship with Ethiopia. So August 1889, the Italian occupation of Asmara, they moved in. Asmara will soon become modern day Eritrea. October 1889, Ras Imon and Francesco Crispi signed an additional convention to the Wukale Treaty of Naples. November the 3rd, 1889, Emperor Menelik is crowned Emperor of Ethiopia. In January the 1st, 1890, the Italian colony of Eritrea was formed with the capital of Asmara. Now the Treaty of Wukale was a deception, was an illusion. It was not a real treaty. The Italians tried to deceive the Ethiopians. As Ras Imon signed the treaty in Amharic, was read and translated the treaty in Amharic. There were many words, many phrases that were not translatable from Amharic to the Italian language. So the Italians left those places blank and filled in whatever words they chose to fill in to manipulate the Ethiopian Ras Imon. Emperor Menelik, his wife and Empress Taitu, was such of a smart and intelligent sister. When she looked over the documents and the translation, she was able to see and discern the difference. She said there was a manipulation. There was a lie. She ripped up the documents. We will not honor this treaty. We shall denounce the Treaty of Wukale. November the 10th, 1893. 10 Italian families settled on the land seized by the Italians, which is called Eritrea. So the Italian settlement of Eritrea begins. But June 2nd, 1893, Mangasha, the son of Johannes, and Ras Alula, the acclaimed warrior, freedom fighter, leader, entered Addis Ababa to reconcile with Emperor Menelik. A Ras Menelik, a King Menelik. There was a revolt December the 16th, 1894 at Bata Agos at Saganeti. This revolt marked the beginning of the conflict, which ultimately led to the Battle of Adwa. December 28, 1894, the Italians entered northern Ethiopia. They tried to sneak up on the Ethiopians and occupy Adwa. September the 17th, 1895, Menelik calls for a national mobilization against the Italians. There had been so much tribalism and separation amongst the Ethiopian people, depending on the territory in which they lived. Emperor Menelik said, do away with all of these separations. Time to unite under one flag and one cause against the Italian forces. So on December the 10th, 1895, Ras Makonnen leads Menelik's army and arrives at Mecca to negotiate with the Italians. There was no negotiating with the Italians. So all of the negotiations broke down. And by February the 15th, 1896, peace negotiations have broken down completely. A military stalemate had begun. March 1st, 1896. The Battle of Adwa begins. The battle ensues, and Ethiopia is seemingly outnumbered. Outnumbered, outmanned, outmachined, outgunned, outbulleted, out supplies, out resources, whatever you want to say, Ethiopia was outnumbered. But led by Emperor Menelik II, Empress Taitu, the fierce and fearless warrior, S-Queen, Ras Makonnen, Ras Alula, Dejesmach Baka, Abesnofo, the Ethiopians defeat the Italians beyond belief. March 5th, 1896. 2,000 Italians surrender. They're taken prisoner and led to Addis Ababa. Ethiopia has prevailed. Mama Ethiopia has prevailed. Mama Ethiopia has prevailed.